guys requested that I read the poems that I've written. And like I mentioned in that video, most of my poems are pretty dark and depressing. Because I pretty much write when I feel down, and that's the best way I can express myself, I guess. Rather than when I'm happy. I feel like if I try to write about being happy, most of my poems sound very cliche. That's the word. So I have been trying and finding different ways of writing more than just depressing poems, because I do want to publish my poems eventually one day in the future, which is why I'm not gonna read my favorite poems, sadly, because I don't want them to get stolen off the internet. I'm gonna publish them one day, so I'm gonna read maybe just some that I don't think are worthy enough to post, because I want to make a book, like a poem book. So that's one of my main goals in life. Other than my recent poems, though, so this is where I keep my poems. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. These are ideas. So I started out writing poems online that I really liked and related to, and then eventually one morning I woke up before work, and for some reason I just started writing a poem, and I was like, I might start doing this again, because in this notebook I have the poems that I used to write when I was in high school. Sorry, I thought someone was coming in. When I was in high school, I enjoyed writing poems. I always have, but I was writing very kiddie poems, like poems from a children's book, which originally was what I was going for. Like, I wanted to post or publish a kid's book, but I moved on to more mature writing, I guess. So yeah, I have some poems. I'm just dropping everything. And then this was my first poem that I wrote. I showed it really fast because I want you guys to screenshot that read. I don't know. I read it to a few of my friends and compared it to the most recent poems that I have, and some of them think that that one is better. If you prefer more rhyming poems, then you would like that one better. But as I kept writing, I preferred poems that don't rhyme as much. So that's probably why I feel like my newer poems are better. Also, can you tell it's hot in my room? I feel like my cheeks look very rosy. Anyways, okay. So, oh, that's a lie. That actually wasn't the first one I wrote. I skipped it. Let's see. I'm gonna read one that I wrote because of a TikTok trend, I guess I saw. Basically, they were taking random words from Google, like with a random word generator, and they were trying to put them into songs, like involve them in the songs that the person was writing. And I was like, you know what, that's actually pretty creative. So I decided to do that for my poems. So I'm gonna find that one, but it's kind of funny. One of them is actually came out really good, and I think I'm gonna read that one to you guys, because I'm very tired of seeing this comment. I mean, not on my things, but around social media. So I'm gonna go ahead and find that one and read it for you guys. Alright, so I actually decided I'm gonna leave that first one for the last. I mean, the one that I think is actually pretty good, but I'm gonna read my kitty poems first because they're pretty funny and embarrassing. But okay. Okay. Such a creative name. This one is called Tree. as well by dropping a seed. I've helped you before, maybe you can't recall. I've helped the young and I've helped the old, and I have a halo that's made of gold. Not too bad, right? This one, I think this is the first one I wrote where I tried to make it not rhyme. It's called A Rose. Romantic, red, and love. All the things that come to mind just by the smell and texture. I'd know what it was anywhere. 1, 6, or a dozen. Yet still show the same meaning. What is it? I can't say. There's a different meaning for everyone. What do you think? For being 13, not too bad, right? Okay. Next. These pages are falling out. Okay. I called this one Wind. The wind blows leaves off the trees. Again with trees. And flying in the air are the bees. The wind whispers into the ear of a cute, cuddly, friendly deer. Flowers are blooming every day, and the rays of the sun lead the way. The butterflies are all flying in the air, and the trees are growing tasty pears. Lovely animals playing and eating, and the mama bird, who is she feeding? Her small, adorable baby bird, because terp, terp, she heard. Okay. Next is called Recycling. Oxygen, animals, humans, and trees. Shocker, more trees. I guess a lot of things rhyme with trees. Bears, penguins, fish, and bees. We can help save these things if we recycle. If we don't, we'll hurt their life cycle. Pick up a bottle, wrapper, or can, even if you're a kid or a man. You can always help, doesn't matter the age. Let's help, 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 and all get engaged. Okay. Let's see. Okay, this one's really cute. You can tell this notebook is old. I guess I wasn't supposed to read that one. Maybe I'll post it in the future because I wrote it for my grandpa. So, all right. Let's see if there are any more. I know there was one that I wrote. It was one I was super proud of it. Let me see. I don't know what happened to it. Oh well. It was called Love, My Little Dove, and I think I have it memorized. So, I think it goes, Love, my little dove, to the skies and heavens you will fly. Love, my little dove, and on you will rely. Love, my little dove, fly to the center of the world. Love, my little dove, you're the oyster of my pearl. And I know there was more to it, but that's all. First part is all I remember, because later on I decided to add more. So, alright, now we're gonna move on to the most recent ones, and I'll try to figure out which ones I can actually read. So, let's see. Okay, there's this one. This one I wrote for my parents. I don't think this is one that I will publish, so I'll read it for you guys. It's called One Day, 3 Different Lives. November 1st, different life. September 19th, different life. November 18th, different life. Each time having to learn, grow, and sacrifice. Doing it all for a love like no other. One which you explain to be powerful above all. A strength within you that is the reason you keep going. The reason you came here from work tired and are still willing to play to play the Wii just to see his smile. The reason you try to cook new things in hopes that she'll eat and be healthy. The reason for everything as I tell my kids the many stories we created. I can only hope that I am doing as good of a job as you did raising us. I wrote that one for them last year for Christmas. Okay, I don't remember writing this. Just one stop. I don't remember that one. I guess I wrote it a while ago. Okay. I think this is the one. Yeah, this is the one I wanted to read to you guys. I got the inspiration of this off of TikTok and that trend I told you guys. So, let me know what you guys think of it, because this is based off of the phrase, "I'm not like other girls," and people constantly putting down girls who try to be different or who are different, and they say, "Oh, she gives me pick me energy," you know. And I'm like, what if she just doesn't like that, you know? What if she genuinely just enjoys doing what she's doing and it just so happens to be different? Anyways, so I don't remember the words that came up when I wrote this on the random word generator, but as we read, maybe I'll remember. So I don't have a title for it, so we're just gonna get started. It says, "Why can't I be like a flower, like a lotus? Just be me and not care who noticed. In today's world, we constantly have a worm in our ear, comparing us to other and causing our tears. Feeling the pressure of society to fit in and still be unique. What should I wear today? What should I be today? Relatable or chic? We've been programmed by TV and even by our schools that being different is what makes you cool. It's what makes a college pick you over the average Joe, or the hot jock in the popular movie. In the movie, pick the innocent girl over the popular bleep. But now people are bashing us for the phrase, 'I'm not like other girls,' confusing our programmed brains into twists and twirls. I wish to just be me and not be compared by myself and others. But within, I still care. I'm still being bothered. My competitive nature trying to strive, the human within me wanting to thrive. To feel like a winner in this loss of a world that we know very well is crumbling into pieces that make up blank." It rhymes with well. I'll read it again. To feel like a winner in this loss of a world that we know very well is crumbling into pieces that make up blank. So, that one, I thought it came out pretty good. I think HELL, just that word, I don't want to say it because YouTube, is the straight line. It would come out as a rogue wave. You suddenly become part of my mind till all of my thoughts revolve around you. It begins to take over. I begin to lose myself. You become my compulsive disorder. Something is off and I feel it. It's nothing new. It always comes down to, are my thoughts correct, or have I hopelessly lost myself? Scrambled letters mean... Oh! That was another poem. I thought it kept going. Which one is the other one that I wrote? That's weird. I thought that poem was longer. Oh, that one. You know what? I'll read it for you guys. Okay. This one is called Losing Hope. As I begin to feel uncared for, unsupported, and unimportant to you, I begin to lose hope for this. I tried keeping it in, as you know, but I had to let you know how meaningless it makes me feel. Your love feels so fake, so forced, so on and off, and I don't know what's true anymore. Prove to me that I am wrong. Don't just tell me you'll be there. Show me you will. Don't just tell me you care. Show me you do. I wish to see things from the healthy mindset I once had. Now I feel I deserve better, but I don't trust myself. I'm messing this up again, aren't I? With my thoughts that seem to be flashing and racing lights that cross my lids when they try to rest. There are so many of them, it's hard to keep track of. And I know it. I see it coming sooner or later. I'm falling faster and harder